Okay, so Chaos has been reformed, and I hope, and we get to see the darkness is vanquished and stuff like that. And this, I see this as an epic finale for Skylanders. I mean, I don't think this game can top anything else for Skylanders. I think this is the perfect way to end. But sadly, Activision plans for another 5 or 15 years of Skylanders. And they're making a TV series for Skylanders. On the one hand, it's a pretty nice idea to do a Skylanders TV series, because I'm living in a country where not a lot of people know about video games. I mean, games are very poorly advertised. One of the few exceptions is Disney Infinity, which is selling a lot more than the Skylanders. And on the other bright side, Spyro has more focus. Unfortunately, he's voiced by Justin Long instead of Josh Keaton. Yeah, Justin Long, you know, Elvin from the live-action Elvin and the Chipmunks movies. Ugh. I heard Stealth Elf is also having a different voice actor, but they are in fact including Richard Horvitz in the Skylanders TV series. Now, no known role, but don't you remember he was Chaos in this game? So yeah. This is a really fun game. Skylanders SuperChargers is a fun game. Has a darker tone, a darker story. It has some interesting challenges, and I don't think Skylanders SuperChargers. I think there's no other game that can top it off. Well, I do have a few ideas for new Skylanders games. One that switches different elements of the characters. One that switches different weapons for the characters. Okay, now my favorite part about talking about in the credits is the voice actors. I love talking about the voice actors. That's my favorite part. You see, they got a lot of voice actors as usual. They got every Spyro voice actor except Elijah Wood. They got Carlos Ellis Rockley, the first Spyro, Tom Kenny, the second Spyro, Jess Harnell, the third Spyro, and Josh Keaton, the fifth Spyro. Even though Skylanders is a good game series, I wouldn't mind Spyro having his own game again if Activision allows it. I mean, Activision can make a Skylanders game and a regular Spyro game, or Sony can have a few rights to the Spyro franchise. Buy a few rights to the Spyro franchise to make another legitimate Spyro game again. But keep in mind, times change, okay? Things are not always the same, no matter how hard you try to bring it back. Ooh, someone died. Reminds me of when my grandaunt passed away. It was 3 days after the release of Skylanders SuperChargers. Denny Lamb. My name is called Denny Lamb. They're testing it on sheep. Yeah, sometimes when you're making a kids show, you should have a kids audience and stuff like that. I think my character Drainstorm would test perfectly for the kids. I mean, he's the only character I legitimately want as an actual Skylander. Yeah, he's my own character. Enoch's development team. Now, here's some sad things about Skylanders SuperChargers. It has quite a number of things that it doesn't have some things that the previous games do have, like the stat cards, which were handy. Donkey Kong doesn't have one, Stealth Elf doesn't have one for the starter pack, but probably for the single pack. Hot Streak doesn't have one, Bowser doesn't have one. And, yeah, they also don't have the naming thing. You can no longer nickname the Skylanders. So that's kind of sad, because I'm willing to nickname the Sharpshooter Terrafin as Sharkette. Based on my Outlander, my original character, who's supposed to be an air version of Terrafin. But I decided if Sharpshooter Terrafin I was able to rename, I would have renamed him as Sharkette, and Super Sharp Stealtha would be Silenter. I mean, Amiibo allows you to rename your characters. I mean, I renamed my Amiibo Donkey Kong as Pinky Kong. I changed his color to pink. But for some reason, you're not able to play as him. What else? And it's kind of sad that we don't get to play as the trappable villains from Skylanders Trap Team in SuperChargers. I mean, those traps are used more for ammo. Wow, the voiceover, that's my favorite part. Okay, let's see who they got to voice. Okay, let's see here. Voice actors. They got that guy, that Le Poisson guy from The Little Mermaid. Darren Bader, the voice of Haas Delgado from Millie and Mandy. St. John, Michael Denovan, Susan Nesbitt, David Fenoy, Pat Fraley. It's 1980s Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 80s. Let's see, Richard Horvitz, Danny Cares, Josh Keaton, Tom Kenny, Maurice LaMarche. Where's Peter Lorre, Prison Break's voice actor? As Kevin Michael. I see Rob Paulson, it's Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. Okay, Steve Davis, where's Chris Summer, Roller Bros voice actor? Okay, Peter Lorre, the voice of Prison Break, and Chris Summer, the voice of Roller Bro, have not been included. So yeah. Well, I know there are two voice actors who are also uncredited, and they provide the voice of Donkey Kong and Bowser. Kenny James does Bowser, and this other guy, he has a Japanese name, I'm not able to pronounce it very well. He does Donkey Kong. I don't think those were actual voices. I think they were just archived recordings. SuperChargers has surprised me. It has a much darker story, has a much darker tone, and it has some interesting things. Now here's some expectations versus reality. Just a minute, guys. Okay, here's some expectations versus reality. When I first heard about the vehicles having to be different elements and stuff like that, I kept thinking to myself, if there's a land, sky, and sea vehicles, I keep thinking to myself, maybe each element have used two of those terrains. Like for instance, the fire can have a sky and land vehicle. The water can have a land and water vehicle. Hoping to use the song Car Wash. And have earth and earth be land and water. Have air be sky and land. magic be sky and sea, tech be land and air and stuff like that. Instead, each element uses only one terrain. Fire has land, earth has lands, tech has lands, life gets sky, and magic gets sea. I was like, why? I mean, if they did the other terrains, it would have shined in some more creativity. But then I thought to myself, and then I saw why. I saw why they chose the same terrain for each element. For those elemental vehicle gates in the academy. That was the reason. Sorry about that. So, which is my favorite vehicle so far? Currently it's the Barrel Blaster. That's my favorite. The sad thing is, it's only playable for the Wii, Wii U, and Nintendo 3DS. What's this? It's almost like that triple dang gum will make you smile. Triple dang gum. Oh god, that thing is stuck in my head. Congratulations, triple dang gum commercial. You ruined my head. First the DuckTales theme song, and now you. Which is my least favorite vehicle? Currently the Shark Tank, because I thought he was gonna be cool, but the digging ability kind of bored me, and his wet rocket abilities are kind of slow and not that powerful. So who's my favorite playable character? Of the SuperCharger. For the new guys, Donkey Kong. And for the repost returners, Sharkshooter Terrafin. But I'm kind of currently eyeing on Double Dare Trigger Happy and let me just think for a minute. And Dive Bomber. And a Dive Bomber. Okay, maybe not Dive Bomber, but somebody else. So, what are your thoughts about Skylanders 6? Do you think the SuperChargers will be reposed as core Skylanders in the 6 games? How would the vehicles work in the 6th game? Will any of the Skylanders TV series characters appear in Skylanders 6 or 7? Will Vathek return in Skylanders 6? Will Oculus return in Skylanders 6? Will Chaos's mother return in Skylanders 6? I don't know. So here are my ideas for... Wait, hold it. Remind me to make a pony music video out of this. I think I can add this song for Lightning McQueen in Disney Infinity. I wish there was a Skylanders game that's musically, like you go to musical zones challenge and stuff like that. Hopefully guest appearance will be Weird Al Yankovic and Beyonce or something like that. Supercharged, supercharged, supercharged with love. Is that all the production babies? Wait. Charged. Okay, what's Chaos doing?
Now that I have decided to lend my immeasurable brilliance to this motley group,
I see Chaos's mother!
is what we are dealing with. Just make sure none of those Mabu creatures wander into my regal quarters without an appointment, and don't let them sway you with their floppy ears and big eyes. Now then, as Skylander Academy's official Ultimate Evil Consultant of Ultimate Evil, you will have to do everything I say. That is, if you'd like to make sure that Skyland stays evil-free.
I don't know if that's entirely true, Lord Chaos.
Silence, fool! They don't know that. Anyway, as I was saying, you may have won the victory against the darkness, but there is still a lot to do to ensure the full safety and security of Skylands until I'm able to conquer it. You can hone your vehicle skills by partaking in racing challenges from that blowhard Pendergast.
I thought Dumpback had the blowhard.
That's right, and Hugo keeps track of all the various things that need doing all over Skylands. He'll have new quests for you every day.
As long as they are approved by me!
Yessa can guide you to some extended missions and quests in various locations in Skylands.
I don't hate her nearly as much as I do some of the others.
You can talk to Buzz about his tailored secret ninja commando training plan for each of the Superchargers and their vehicles.
There's something about him that's familiar, and I don't like it!
Eon can guide you in earning emblems that will increase your Portal Master rank and let you choose new powers.
Ah, stupid, full-body Eon! I should be doing all the Portal Master training around here! But since you are determined to become a good Portal Master, I'll help you train in tactics and strategy, and there's no better way than in a brutally competitive game of Skystones Overdrive! I'm the best Skystones player in all Skylands. In fact, if you somehow manage to overcome the astronomical possibility of your defeat and actually win, I'll give you my crown!
I'll talk to him later. Okay, guys, that's it. That's my final story play for Skylanders Superchargers. But there is more to do. The journey with my Skylanders is only just the beginning. I hope you have enjoyed this video.